Yeah, I used to need to be wrapped up, bro. Wrapped up.
Like
But which is also a bad idea because like back then, like if she even moved her knee and she touched my penis, it was over.
It was on.
It was like I'd be half asleep, like you trying to fuck? She'd be like, huh? Stink ass breath, huh? I'm like, I don't care.
Remember, like back
stick
in
your
the
tongue
day,
in me.
like at the beginning of your relationship when you would have like in the middle of the night, like wake up out of nowhere sex. That shit doesn't happen a lot.
Yo, my wife. I remember. Listen. Only one time my wife got mad. When I first wake up in the morning, I'm a disaster, bro. Like, I remember one time she woke me up, like on top of me, and I nearly had a heart attack. Dude, she on top of me. I was, fuck off me, you fucking bitch! Stop raping me!
I love
Dude,
it.
I was not prepared for that. She was like, I'm never doing this again. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Come back on. I just didn't understand what was happening.
Back on.
I thought you were a man.
I struggle with getting touched while I'm sleeping.
Do you?
Freaks me out. Yeah.
I like morning sex though, no question.
Morning sex.
Morning
that's
sex
different.
is the
Morning
best.
sex is
like-
good, but then you gotta breathe like this. Then you gotta like breathe to the side because bro, the morning breath is nasty.
Yeah, but you've been with her for 16,
no,
17
bro, that's
years.
disrespectful. Jesse's like,
I'll take her morning breath too. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Like
nah,
whatever.
Listen.
Whatever.
These guys use the same toothbrush and shit
Yeah.
too.
nah.
I do
can't
that.
it.
She doesn't.
I can't
I
do
use
it.
everybody's toothbrush.
Jesse's like,
Fucking disgusting.
Does she know that you use it?
your wife is definitely gagging in the morning.
listen,
Like,
I am the lord of this kingdom. If I want to fucking use whoever toothbrush, I will fucking use it.
Wow. Amazing.
I'm using your brawn, bitch. so, bro,
If I want to wear your brassiere,
Yo,
I will.
Jesse, she's definitely like this in the morning.
This motherfucker's
And he's like, yeah, I know you like that. I know you like that. Yeah, Jesse.
Just stop talking.
See, puppy. You like that shit. Jesse's like, yeah, that's the face she makes when she's about to come. That's her come face, not her throw up face. Jesse's like, every time my wife comes, she goes like this. And I'm like, yeah, that's
I
really
always
good.
thought she was having an orgasm, but it was really fucking gag reflex.
If it hits, you're good. You're having a great time. If not, let's go play poker.
You're talking about gambling?
You know.
We were talking about sport guy stuff.
Oh, sport guy stuff? I'm a sport guy. You don't see my fucking Arabian New York Yankees hat?
Definitely not. A sport.
I'm not.
No. We've established all that.
So I want to fucking. So last week my son had an ear infection,
All right.
and we had to pick him up from school. This was his third ear infection, bro, in like a month.
Interesting.
So we brought him to a specialist, this Indian guy, Dr. Harper fucking recommended. So my wife brings him. Why are you laughing already, bitch? Just because I said Indian.
No,
One of my favorite things is like he's been going to this doctor for
know.
fucking years and he still says his name wrong.
Yeah, I know.
This is Harper.
Harper.
Halper. But you call
I
him
said
Harper.
Harper.
Harper. You
Harper.
always call him Dr. Harper.
I say
Always.
Dr. Harper.
We could go to the
Yeah.
tape.
There's an L there.
No.
No.
Dr. Harper. That's
No,
not.
nobody gets more free press than these motherfuckers all the time.
I love him though. He's the GOAT.
Shout out to Harper.
Dr.
Family
Harper.
Medicine.
So he sends me to this guy, and Nikita goes, and she's like, he's really nice. Like, yeah, he gave us his medicine, whatever. So she has a conversation with him. She's like, he said once a day and whatever. So then we get the bottle. It says something totally different. It says twice a day, whatever. So I said, listen, call him, and let's figure. She's like, I don't want to call him. She's like, you call him. So I call. Fucking guy calls me back, and I'm like, hey, how you doing, doctor? My name's Kevin Herrera. You just saw my son, Caden. And he goes, is your wife there? In like an Indian accent. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, okay, let me talk to your wife. And I'm like, excuse me? You know? And he's like, listen, is she available? I was like, yes. And he's like, let me talk to your wife. So I give her, I'm like, okay. So I give the phone to her. She's fucking taking a piss. And she's like, what? She's like, what? I'm like, he wants to fucking talk to you. So she answers the phone, and she's like, she's not good with that. So she's like, yeah, so you said twice a day. And I'm like, put it on speaker. So she puts it on speaker, and he's just not understanding what she's asking. So I grab the phone. I'm like, give me the phone. I'm like, doctor, she's asking. He's like, listen, put her back on the phone.
Oh my God.
No way.
Dude, and I was about to go off.
Wow.
And I'm like, he's like, let her speak. Let her speak.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna refrain from saying anything here, but I know exactly what you're talking about, with
Dude.
people of that ethnicity.
Bro, I give her back,
Because
and I'm
I
like,
have
dude,
a
I was about to
strong
go.
opinion about
Bro,
this.
I was literally like shaking, like I wanted to go off, but because it was Dr. Harper's fucking referral, I was like, you know what? I gave it back. He hung up, and I'm like, what the fuck was that about, bro? Like I guess he felt as if, and my wife was like, yeah, I get when we were there was an older
Well,
couple.
because he knows you're Hispanic and she's West Indian. So
No,
he was like,
that's not what. No, so she said there was this older couple and the husband was trying to come in with the wife. And he told the husband, sit down. She doesn't need you in the office.
Wow.
Sit down. You stay out here.
This guy's he's an operator.
Dude, so I guess he's like
trying to get mommy pussy.
I guess he's like a stone. He's either a stone cold feminist, like,
It would have been great if she got on the phone and he's like, how you doing, baby?
hey, been wanting to talk to you all day.
I knew you were going to call.
Yeah, I've been waiting for you, lady.
He has like a leopard skin lab coat.
Your titties. I've been waiting for your titties. Wow, look at those nipples. Your nipples hard, lady?
That's crazy.
Dude, I was fucking angry. Because I'm like, bro, I understand what you're doing here. You're trying to be like, listen, your wife could speak for herself. I've dealt with doctors like that. When my first son was born, there was a doctor like that. Like, he was... I get it. But you don't have to be fucking disrespectful, dude.
Yeah, no.
You could be like, listen, I would rather speak with your wife. She was there. Do you mind if I talk to your wife? You don't have to be like, put it back on the phone, stupid fuckhead. give me the girl with the titties. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be such a piece of shit about it.
That shit hits home because I've experienced people of that ethnicity that have that attitude.
Really?
A lot. Yes.
I wonder why.
Cut this out.
Probably angry.
I'll tell you why. Hey, Kurt, do me a favor. Turn off the camera.
I've done a lot of business with Indian people, and similar to like Israeli people, and like they're hard, but I feel as though like I've built a lot of good relationships with a lot of those people, because like when you go back at them, not in like a
Disrespectful way.
not in like I'm gonna lose my fucking shit, who the fuck you talking to kind of way, but in like a chess playing kind of way, they automatically respect you to a significantly higher level.
What would you have said in this conversation?
I probably would have tried to dismantle him. I would have been like, listen, Akbar, we're gonna have to go over here. we're gonna have to go here, and then okay, now you want to speak to my wife? Here she is. She's ready.
I should have said no, she's not available.
Yeah, right off the bat.
But I was so taken back by it that I was just like the first time he screamed, I was like, oh shit, did I do something wrong?
You were afraid of him?
At first, I was like, what the fuck? Because he was like, put your wife on the phone. You know, like,
Yes, Daddy.
Should have been like, no, she's tied up in the basement right now.
yeah, I should have said, no, she's cooking.
And by the way,
She's fucking cooking.
by
All
the
right.
way, I'm outside your window right now.
It's funny when you gave her the phone back, you were like pacing outside the bathroom, like,
Dude,
this fucking says
I
one
was
more word.
so mad, bro. I was so mad, and my wife was like, "Oh my god, babe."
No, but they're very direct in ways that regular American people are not.
You know who's worse? Egyptians, bro. Egyptians.
I got a really close friend who's comes from Egyptian background. His father is like a fucking but awesome guy, but they're direct.
They are. They do
They're
not
direct.
fuck around. They're
No.
bro. They are very.
Yeah, because like we here in this country, we have it fucking easy.
Yes.
These people, like the type of shit that they lived in, had to go through to get here. Like everybody over here is complaining, America sucks and this, that.
Yeah.
Hey, go spend any amount of time in like 80% of the world.
Yeah, it's different.
If we don't have the options.
Yeah, they can't beat around the bush. It has to be super.
I mean,
direct.
you heard the shit's going on with Iran. They sentenced 15,000 these motherfuckers to die because they're just protesting. You know what I mean? Think about that shit.
Oy, scary shit, bro.
It is scary shit.
We are fucking super spoiled here. But I could.
I mean, not to say that there aren't things that need addressing. Of course there are. There always is. But like overall, like you can do what you want to do over here.
Yeah, we live in God bless America.
God bless America.
God
Veterans Day was Friday, but it's still
bless
going on, baby.
America.
Stripes.
So,
Another day.
so can we talk about how you're a supervisor now at your job?
Wow. That's just happened?
No.
Manager.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. You're a
Same thing.
supervisor.
Where?
That's a supervisor.
He just got
at your
so
job.
nervous.
Have manager title.
Why?
Yeah, I know, but you do supervise
Different
other men, right? You do tell other men what to do.
Yeah.
I want to congratulate you
A
on
manager
that.
is more than a supervisor?
Yes.
Interesting. Did not know that.
Yeah,
Supervisor,
that's
manager.
normal in most. There's
Really?
supervisor, then you have a manager. Yeah,
Supervisor Schnatz.
So do you manage any do you manage any of the supervisors?
Do I manage?
Oh shit.
I mean, the problem is that the ladder is not told to people. So there's many people that were hired just as supervisors. Yeah, I would have to manage them, but they kind of have their own jobs. They kind of have their own aspects.
Oh, so they tell you to go fuck yourself.
Right now, I'm just really...
I just look at this as jelking wiki.
Oh, come on, I did that last time. No, first of all, what did you do? You looked me up? What is this?
What do you
What are
mean,
you talking about?
Kurt? We've had plenty of conversations
He's
about
so
this.
uncomfortable right now. Look at him.
Yeah, he's like, what do you
Look at
mean?
his
I
face.
don't.
Here's his face like this.
He's like, I try my best. I mean, I'm like try to supervise.
Like, what the fuck are you asking me
Pretty
this?
much right now, I'm a receiving manager right now.
You're a receiver. You take it.
Right now, I take it in the ass, but I'm trying not
So
to.
would you say your top skills are communication skills, conflict resolution, leadership, and critical thinking?
No, but he's a manager. Teamwork, accountability,
I know.
attention to detail, problem solving, and time and priority management.
Oh, bro, that sounds just like Kirk.
Kurt.
What is this, a plan?
No,
I'm just rolling with it.
no, I think it's good, man. I think you deserve it. I think
Congrats,
it's-
bro.
I think you
manage
deserve
the
it.
day. What comes in, where we put things, and what people have to do.
You move the box around.
I move the box around.
You know what I mean?
Do you feel comfortable screaming at people?
I don't scream at anybody.
Why not?
They all hate each other. So really what you have to do, it's kind of like watching my phone.
But they got a union shop. That's fucking horrible.
Yeah, because he has to deal with a shop steward.
You have to settle everyone down all day.
The problem with union, I'm probably gonna get fucking blasted for this, because I have a big following now.
Listen, I was
Kevin's
in the
gonna
union
get
my whole
blasted
life.
for my fucking
Why?
comment right now. But like my feeling about the union, because I've always been an independent operator. I employ people, regular, and fucking like the union guys.
He's like I
these
hire
guys-
Mexicans at
These guys
Greek-
want to
don't
get
have Greek
top
cuts.
dollar, top dollar, and put the absolute minimum amount of work in at all fucking times.
This might hurt us more than a retard thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, I've been part of a union since I was 21 years old, and I will say
I mean, like in the 20s,
union-
they made sense.
a union you will be spoiled by a union, but I think a union is very necessary because it gives you the ability in the private sector they can go off of their emotions. Look, we're all humans. So when you have a supervisor in the private sector, he could do whatever the fuck he wants to you, and you have no realistic outlet.
I mean, fundamentally, a union is a good thing. There's no question. I would never say not. But the problem is that you're dealing with a world to where, like, most people fucking hate their jobs, number one. So, like, that's, like, the first place where you're losing. You got all these people hate their fucking job. So they're there, and they're like, I'm here, and I work here because I need to pay my bills. But really, at the end of the day, if it's an independent company, and I'm not talking about like public service, and I'm not talking about like government things and completely different story. But like it's an independent company that was started by a person or group of people, and those people fucking killed themselves to get to that spot where they're at. And they're trying to advance their mission, and you got people that are just like, yeah, I don't fucking care, whatever. I'm not fucking moving that box. Fuck that shit, I'm on my break.
Nah, I don't think it's like that, though.
It's a lot
I
of
think
that.
the problem with unions is when they come up for contracts in 3 years, the people who do the negotiating feel like they can't go with another union. So they end up signing anyway with the same people that they have, the same contract that they have, with a couple new twists.
Well, it's a complicating process because if you want to leave your union, you have to be ununionized for a year.
No, I'm not saying the person leave the union. I'm saying if I'm negotiating with you, your union, so you could work for my company,
Okay.
they make it like they could never find another forklift company that has a union. So they kind of make it like, yeah, we'll negotiate for a week, but we're going to have to sign with these guys again. That's not how it works. They don't have to sign a contract with you.
Yeah, but a lot of it's like back-end political shit.
It's all garbage.
It's all back-end political fucking, it's all done behind closed doors.
What about when they put the big rats outside? That's my favorite.
Yo, what's up with the...
Well, that's like,
The
yeah,
rat
guess
scabs.
what, everybody?
Those are considered scabs.
Fuck the management, we're not working.
No.
And
but-
anybody decides to work is a scab, rat motherfucker.
Yeah, so like scabs are people who come in from the private sector and fulfill your obligation while you don't work. But a lot of times you want the ability to strike because if you're out of a contract for fucking 6 years, right, and you haven't got a raise, you haven't got a contract, that's when these guys are striking.
Yeah, but
when they're
that
saying-
shit only happens in public service, government shit. That doesn't happen in fucking...
No, it happens to Verizon. Verizon happens all the time.
but these...
Cable- yeah, all
but
those
you
guys.
guys are talking about the biggest fucking companies that there are. I'm talking about more about the middle market fucking.
Are there
you know
a
what I
lot
mean?
of middle market
That-
unions?
That happened at Claire Rose.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, like the
fucking
drivers.
absolutely nasty.
Horrible.
250 people involved in it, and like the people that worked there that weren't in the union had to like do the union jobs. They were going to like deliver beer to places. They were getting filmed.
Because it's a company. It's
Their
owned by
addresses
families.
were getting put on the internet.
gets
People were
nasty.
showing up at their houses.
That's because human beings are fucking nasty.
Yeah, but I think it's when it started, it was because fucking private sector took advantage of the worker, obviously,
Yeah.
and that's not something that I'm saying should be. But now I feel like a lot of things, it's come to the other extreme.
I think
to
it's
where
some
it's like
places.
fucking every like employee thinks that the guy who owns a place is a rich fucking millionaire and fuck this guy because they're making zillions. But at the end of the day, it's a whole wheel that works together.
Yes, you need. Yes,
Everybody needs to do their part.
Yes.
In order
And you
to
get
fucking
paid.
get ahead.
But that I genuinely do believe, for the most part, if people are paid
Well, yeah,
well,
definitely.
okay, and they have good health insurance and they have everything that they deserve, they will do their job. Yeah, maybe not fucking. They might not treat the business like it's theirs, but they shouldn't be expected to. They should be able to fulfill your obligation. Here's your obligation. You get paid well. You get good insurance. You know what I mean? And now they have more. They want to do their job for the most part. You're always gonna have lazy fucks.
Incentivized.
You know what I mean?
I think me being on salary is one of the worst decisions I ever made 10 years ago.
Well, because
I get taken advantage of like crazy.
yeah, salary sucks. My wife, same thing. She works at home. She'll get home on the laptop. I'm like, bro, you're done.
Yeah.
Your workday is done. Salary is fucked up because it's like there's no hourly limit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, especially like in finance. Finance, you get a salary. I mean, they get bonuses and shit. But like my cousin would be working from like fucking 6 a.m. to like 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't feel bad for those people. I'm sorry, Kurt. The reason why is because, like, you made the fucking choice. You chose to fucking work there. You chose to do all these fucking things. This is your life. It's playing by 1 minute at a time, and you are the one who is making the decisions to be where you are, do what you're doing.
Yeah, but
and if you
job-
fucking hate it,
But your job title is they're able to just change your job.
Rich Guy Thoughts by
No,
Jesse
no.
Viola.
You don't know that when you're getting yourself into that.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you hate your fucking job, and
No, it's
and
not about hating your job. My boss could come up to me tomorrow and say, "You're working nights."
Yeah, but we have obligations, Jesse.
What am I gonna
Like,
do?
I hate my job. I can't fucking bounce right now.
you could.
Yeah, and I also go be poor and be homeless.
No, but that's not true either. That's not true either. There's a lot of things you could do, but going down that path, the resistance and frustration that is down that path to you is currently not worth it. You rather deal with the frustration.
No, that's not true.
I'll
That's
tell
not
you
true.
what you can do. You could be a truck driver because I have to knock on people's doors to tell them to come in. Right? I knock on this door today. Fucking like the wheel
Well-
coming down for the window. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Old tractor trailer, fucking
I'm not
cab. All of a sudden, it's a fucking 5-year-old girl, right, with hair like this, and a dog pops out right here, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, you scared me. I'm sorry. Like, tell your father.
She's like, help me.
Yo, just staring at me like children.
Truck
in the
drivers
corner.
right now making a ton of money.
Straight up
They're
children
crushing
in the corner.
Ton of money.
They work a ton of hours, though.
Yeah,
Yo,
but
next thing, fucking 7-year-old boy pops his head.
He got the whole family in the back.
What the hell's going on? Third person, wife, with a baby in her hand like this. I look at the cab. I go, this cab is fucking small. What the hell's going on? Family of fucking 5 with a dog in this fucking trailer.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You're right, Jesse. I'm leaving my job.
They're not making that much money for a load.
Jesse's like, listen, you could leave. You could work at McDonald's. All right? You could deliver for Uber. You just don't want to go the hard route. You just want it easy. Fucking Jesse.
no, listen. I think something that's a true story is that human beings, generally speaking, have a rough time with change.
Yes. That's 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you start talking about changing up what you do all the fucking time, people start freaking the fuck out. And I think, therein lies a lot of the conversation.
Yeah, I think you could say the same thing for businessmen, though. Like, how much change are you doing?
A lot. All of the time. Let me ask him.
Yeah, like, you're talking about salary altering change? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in 2020, you know, I'll show you my tax return. You'll fucking shit your pants. I made less money than you in 2020. Fucking.
Wow. That was crazy. You just said it like that. You fucking peasant.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy because Kevin is poor.
No, what I'm saying, I didn't mean it like that.
Jesse's like, I was living like
No, but what
in
I'm saying-
squalor like you and back in
I
2020.
almost had to move to Seaford.
My kids almost had to go to public school. Yuck.
No, it's just that
Yuck.
like it's fucking when you choose to play this game, you choose to be in the uncertainty. And
That's
it's just
true.
one of those things to where it's like you deal with that, and then and it never goes away. You just get better at dealing with it. That's all.
Are you good with change, John?
No. But yes, at the same time.
I mean, but he threw himself into this environment fucking head first. So fucking, I mean,
I don't like change, but like I like fucking like drastic change, and then let's get it normal. It's my move.
Yeah, it's toxic.
Organize it.
I get it. I get it. I like toxic shit too.
You said that so creepy.
I'm also
I like toxic shit,
broken
too.
inside, my man. He's like I like a crazy drastic change, and then I like to try to level it out.
really take the edge off.
Yeah. Like I'll take a couple bumps of heroin and then be like, nah, back to just smoking a cigarette.
And a little bit of mineral water to chase it down. Maybe some kombucha afterwards.
Oh man.
You want to know what I did? This is actually a change I just made last night. You want to know what I did?
What?
I slept with a fucking eye mask on while I slept.
I wasn't sure where this was going.
Is that's just the black mask, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those things are good.
Like to help you sleep?
Yeah.
Help you sleep?
To help me sleep.
Does it help?
I'm not really sure yet.
I would just be paranoid behind it, thinking there's a robber. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
I did think about that a lot. My dog was growling at me.
who's this motherfucker with the black eyes?
It's just really bright in my room because our apartment complex, like the light for the fucking parking lot is like right there.
That sucks.
And they had recently changed it. Not recently. It's been like that for like a year and a half now. But I just had this realization that it's so bright. Let me get these black eye masks.
It's interesting.
I don't know if I'd be able to sleep with that. I'm very claustrophobic. I remember
Do you
the first
sleep on
time
your back?
I sleep on my side.
Me too.
Yeah, I have to sleep. I sleep on my side with a pillow.
Between
Shout
your
out,
legs.
shout out to my pillow for sending me that fucking dope pillow. The shout out. They fucking bro. I sleep it between my legs
That's very feminine.
on.
I do that too.
You think
Yeah,
that's
I know.
gay?
Makes sense.
You think that's feminine? Me sleeping with a thing?
I'll
between
do
my-
one
You
in-
think
in
me
the
sleeping like
knees.
this? You think that's feminine? Just because I sleep like this with my finger in my ass, you think that's feminine?
This guy's like, at night,
Wait, I do one in the knees.
I hug
and
my body
one.
pillow.
I got one in the hug.
Yes, I hug.
One in the knees.
Yeah. My
You
wife.
have a pillow in the hug?
A pillow in
You
the
have
hug, a
to.
pillow in the knees,
Wow.
one for the neck.
Why is that weird?
That's super feminine.
You think?
Why?
You can't.
Kurt's like, why don't you hold on to your bitch? Because that bitch is mad warm.
Yeah.
Bro, I hold on
Sure.
to my wife and then I'm just like sweating 3 minutes into it. I'm like,
Yeah,
get the
I like to
fuck
be.
off
I
me.
like to be a little
wife.
colder when I sleep, but you sleep better when you're cold.
Yeah, I used to need legs. Like I used to need to be wrapped up in legs, my wife's legs, but she hates it. She hates it.
So weird.
Yeah, I used to need to be wrapped up, bro. Wrapped up.
like
But
getting
which is
choked?
also a bad idea because like back then, like if she even moved her knee and she touched my penis, it was over.
It was on.
It was like I'd be half asleep, like you try to fuck? She'd be like, huh? Stink ass breath, huh? I'm like, I don't care.
Remember, like, back
Stick
in
your
the
tongue
day?
in me.
Like at the beginning of your relationship, when you would have like in the middle of the night, like wake up out of nowhere sex. That shit doesn't happen a lot.
Yo, my wife, I remember, listen, only one time my wife got mad. When I first wake up in the morning, I'm a disaster, bro. Like, I remember one time she woke me up, like on top of me, and I nearly had a heart attack. Dude, she on top of me, I was like, ah! Fuck off me, you fucking bitch. Stop raping me.
I love
Dude,
it.
I was
love
not
it.
prepared for that. She was like, I'm never doing this again. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Come back on. I just didn't understand what was
Come back
happening.
on.
I thought you were a man.
I struggle with getting touched while I'm sleeping.
Do you?
Freaks me out. Yeah.
I like morning sex though, no question.
Morning
Yeah,
sex.
Morning
that's
sex is the-
different.
is the
Morning
What I'm
sex
saying
is
like-
good, but then you gotta breathe like this. Then you gotta like breathe to the side because the morning breath is nasty.
Yeah, but you've been with her for 16,
no,
17
bro, that's
years.
disrespectful. Jesse's like,
I'll take her morning breath too. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Like
nah,
whatever.
Listen.
Whatever.
These guys use the same toothbrush and shit
Yeah.
too.
nah.
I do
can't
that.
it.
She doesn't.
I can't
I
do
use
it.
everybody's toothbrush.
Jesse's like,
Fucking disgusting.
Does she know that you use it?
Your wife is definitely
I'm
gagging in the morning.
listen,
like,
I am the lord of this kingdom. If I want to fucking use whoever toothbrush, I will fucking use it.
Wow. Amazing.
I'm using your brawn, bitch. So, bro.
If I want to wear your brassiere, I will.
Jesse, she's definitely like this in the morning.
This motherfucker's
And he's like, yeah, I know you like that. I know you like that. Yeah, Jesse.
Just stop talking.
See, puppy? You like that shit? Jesse's like, yeah, that's the face she makes when she's about to come. That's her come face, not her throw up face. Jesse's like, every time my wife comes, she goes like this. And I'm like, yeah,
I
really
always
good.
thought she was having an orgasm, but it was really fucking gag reflex.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I can never do morning sex, because I breathe hard.
You have bad breath in the morning?
And if I try to breathe like just out of my nose, like I'll feel like I'll pass
Morning
out.
breath is gross. I mean, it is. It's
If I'm like,
but once I'm in mode, I don't
like
care
a bulldog.
yeah, that's
Like-
exactly.
I just
Boogers start coming out.
Just turn my face, like,
That's what I would do. That's what I would do. I'd be like,
or I just keep my mouth shut. Like,
oh my god, this feels so good. Or I cover it and I'm like, you like that
It's a
shit?
real fucking short little pump he keeps doing.
You like
right?
that shit?
Like he's freaking me out with that move.
Why?
You got like a real short move. You got a real
I don't
short
come.
hit.
I don't come out a lot.
Do you talk a lot?
You know, you gotta just fucking dig it in.
Do you talk a lot of shit all the time?
You gotta just fucking dig it in, daddy.
Stop talking. There's never like quiet sex with this guy.
You like that shit? You like that shit, you stupid bitch? Yeah, I love it.
Imagine I called my wife a stupid bitch while having sex. That would not work.
No.
Oh, dude.
Excuse me, what?
My wife, I wish we recorded all the things I do. Last night, I don't even want to say this.
She won't like
This is no, not even about her, but like other people. Last night, we were watching. I started wrestling with her. I pinned her arms down. I'm like, someone's trying to rape you. What are you gonna do? And she's like, get the fuck off me. I'm like, come on, fight back.
did she do this? I can't breathe.
She's
I
like,
can't
no,
breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
no, because then she starts laughing, and I get more into it. And I'm like, then I like straddle her. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to put it in. What are you gonna do? You know? And she's like, get the fuck out, you cocksucker motherfucker. I'm like, I won.
That'll teach her.
Yeah.
That'll teach her.
Wow.
So she hates watching shows with me at night. I don't know. There's something about
Why? Because you want
Wait,
to?
wait, wait.
You want to do rape sequences?
I was gonna say, but what?
Ooh, rape scene! Fight me!
Let's play this out.
I was gonna say, what
Fight me.
started that?
We were watching, there's a show on Amazon Prime. It's pretty sick. What's it called?
Peripheral?
Yes. Great show.
I haven't seen it yet.
What is it?
Great show. And I've been watching The Handmaid's Tale.
I know.
Dude, that show is
We know all
fucking
about it.
bananas.
You love it? It's
It's
solid.
fucking bananas. I can't stop watching it. That bitch is batshit crazy.
The main girl.
The main girl, she starts off like, just
You
fucked
feel
up.
bad for her.
You feel terrible for her. But then like season 5, like, I don't know. Like,
You were cruising through that shit.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, yeah.
I've been watching that shit in my
got no
car, in my fucking, yeah, but I've been watching it on my AirPods. I'm literally walking around like,
Without looking at it?
I'm like, June, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
You're watching TV shows without looking at it.
yes,
That's the thing?
I
You're
mean,
just
I've never
listening
done
to TV.
yeah.
All
That's,
right.
that's crazy.
It's like listening to a fucking podcast. What's the difference?
Crazy.
What's the difference?
it. Technically.
Visual
The
stimulation.
dramatic scenes that they
Nah, I feel what's happening. Like if she's
He's connected
being
to it.
raped in the scene, I know what's happening.
Yeah, because he tests that with his wife.
Just closes his
He
eyes.
reps it. He reps it.
I'm like, I know what you're doing, sir. I know, I can feel it.
The old holder,
I don't need to see
the
it.
old holder by the wrist move.
Ah, you're choking her out. I can hear her.
What you got to do is you got to really drop your weight around the pelvis area. Make her really carry it.
Not for nothing though. My wife is fucking strong as fuck. Like there was points. I was like, oh shit, she about to body me. You know?
might turn this over.
Yeah, I know.
It's funny, like from doing jiu-jitsu, like through the years, and like when girls train, like it's funny how they're a lot stronger than you would think
Yes.
they are.
Yeah.
Like a girl 120 pounds, 115 pounds, like it's still like a body that if a body doesn't want to be
Held down?
if a body doesn't want to be held down, it's a lot of fucking, you know.
You doing a lot of fucking jujitsu with ladies, bro? Jesse's
Purely
like,
sport.
so once a week,
I got references.
I like to wrestle with my assistant.
No,
So I take my assistant to the back and I'm like, listen, let's see how strong you are.
he's like, when I'm out at night, I look for the 115 to 120 pounds.
I know. My
Anything more than that
my weight
might be
class.
a little too loud.
Yeah, I like the weight class between 115 and 120. You know what I mean? They're nice and light, not strong enough.
We had this one chick was from Brazil, and she was a judo black belt, and she went through a fucking streak of fucking up dudes, man. I mean, this chick tapped me out like 3 or 4 fucking times.
Really?
Like fucking this one guy who's a
But I
unit.
came twice.
Jesse's like, he's like, I'm done. Ah!
He's like, I tapped out 4 times, but I only came twice.
A lot of
He wraps his legs around her.
There's a lot of
He wraps his legs. He's like, he just pulls her close. He's like, finish me off. Finish me off. I know how strong you are. Finish me off.
a lot of mounted triangles.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But I know this one dude, and like if I show you pictures, guys, is a fucking unit. I watched her from standing position, like throw this guy into a flying armbar. She just jumped from her feet, grabbed him, and just.
Can you imagine just her slamming you on your back, that mat being like.
It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. She was a fucking killer. And it just like opened the eyes to like a lot of the dudes. It was like, wow, this is a thing.
Wow, I'm a pussy.
I'm next.
Yeah. John walks in there in full gi. You know, and Jesse's like, what's up, brother? And he's like, nothing, just want to hop in. And he's like, oh, yeah, let's roll around. He's like, no, I'm just going to wait for her. You let me know when you want to fucking throw me around. I'll be here. He has a white belt. Oh, that's fucking great.
Shout out to the girls doing jiu-jitsu out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we respect you, ladies.
This place I hang out at, there's a lot of jiu-jitsu people that hang out there, and the girls that hang out there, like, you could just tell that these people are fucking
The
murderers.
cauliflower ear.
You know, yeah.
These bitches.
They'll fuck you up, man.
Yeah.
Fuck you up.
Cauliflower ear is the one thing I look at and I'm like,
Stay away.
like there's a dude I work with. He comes in with like a very nice guy and he'll have like cauliflower ear and I'm like, yeah, you'll kill me. You know? He's like, hey, what's up, man? Good morning. I'm like, hey, what's up, brother? Not much. You know, please stay away from me. What are we doing for my birthday? Are we fucking going out?
When's your birthday?
Last
Well,
birthday.
New Year's Eve.
Didn't go
But
so
we don't have to do it on New Year's Eve, but I want to do something. I want to do something after that episode.
Should go to dinner.
It's a Thursday?
That week?
The Thursday before New Year's Eve is what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Wait, your birthday's in between Christmas and New Year's?
It's the
That
worst birthday.
blows.
It does. You get one gift for Christmas and New Year's. You get one gift for your birthday and Christmas, rather.
Right.
And they'll be like, here's $50. This is Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday. And that's exactly what happened, bro. And then you feel weird. It's like December 31st. Everyone's getting prepared for New Year's Eve, which is the end of your birthday. So everyone's like all excited. And then they count down your birthday. And then they're happy after.
So your birthday is New Year's Eve.
God, it sounds like some deep trauma.
So depressing.
My brother.
I'm like, it's only my birthday for 10 more seconds. You're like, 10 more seconds, 10. No.
can't wait for this fucking day to be over.
Yeah. And I'm like,
So you couldn't even be born like one of the firstborn. You were born the day before.
Yeah,
No,
like
and
it would
the
be so
oldest-
much. Like New Year's Day would be so much better because
Yeah,
like
this
it would be
guy
the
was-
like
he was born at
it would be Happy New
11:59.
Year, Happy birthday,
It was the
Kevin.
last fucking
I was
kid. He's like, just
I
fucking
was
get this
born
kid out.
11 something p.m.
Oh, you couldn't hold out.
And my mom couldn't hold out. Suck that shit back in.
Yeah.
Fuck is wrong with you, lady?
First baby gets a whole year's worth of free Pampers. You couldn't hold it in for another fucking 5 minutes?
She didn't even want to hold me after. I had her in labor for so long. The doctor went to go get her. And she was like,
Oh my god.
get that motherfucker away from me.
My brother.
My
was
vagina's like this now.
Born,
'cause
my
of
brother
you.
was born on Christmas Day, 25th.
Oh,
Yeah?
Yeah, that's a shitty birthday
It's the worst.
because it's like it's never about you ever.
Well, yeah, and my December 31st was also my
Probably similar.
my great uncle, who was the oldest guy in our family. It was his birthday too. So, you know, never
Although I bet you, like-
said no and Kevin. It just said no. You know? Now I'm sitting there fatherless.
No, Kevin. We're not going to
Fatherless.
celebrate this.
Fatherless
birthday,
with a single mom just sitting there like, and she's like, Papi, I love you. Happy birthday. You know? And I'm like, thank you, man. Everyone sees me. They're like, hello, boy. Hello, fatherless boy. Would you like to play with your cousins downstairs? Yes. Yes, I would. All trauma, baby. All trauma. All trauma.
I'll
That's just the
definitely
way.
go out for your birthday. I'll do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're going out. Yeah.
See if we can get an ice truck.
Celebrate- The what? Ice tree?
An ice truck.
Oh,
No, just steak.
This time it'd be somebody else.
we're just gonna go out for some steak. Steak.
I love going out for dinner. It's one of my favorite things.
Especially steak.
Ew, Kurt, you said that mad weird. What kind of steak you talking
I
about?
like going out for dinner too, but I like going out to dinner early.
Yeah.
Like 5 o'clock dinners.
Nah, that shit's corny. I say
Yeah.
like 7 o'clock dinner, 9 o'clock like steak. You know, I wanted to take 2 hours for that steak to come out. You know what I mean? I want to sit there in anticipation. I want to say, hey, I want to strip. In 2 hours. I want to strip steak in 2 hours. Give me that New York strip. Give me some of that New York strip.
That's funny shit. Wow.
Whose fucking phone is that?
It's mine. Stop screaming at me. It was my mom. I should have answered. So she's calling because she calls me today and she's like, Papi, she's like, so we got a call at the school and it was a voicemail and it said, so it was threatening me that some lady said, so in the glory you want to fucking talk shit, now I'm gonna fucking kick your ass.
What?
Watch.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, what?
Your mom's
And
name
she's
is
like,
Gloria?
yeah. So she's like, we figured out whose phone number it was, and she said the lady's name, and she said, I said, why is she doing it? Were you talking shit? She definitely was talking shit. My mom talks a lot of shit. She was like, no, I wasn't talking shit. I didn't say nothing. Like her husband died 2 years, a couple months ago. I didn't go to the funeral, but that's it. I'm like, I don't believe you. But okay, cool. I'm like, give me the number. So I call her. I'm like, how are you? My name is Kevin Herrera. We are filing an order of protection against you. You need to stay away from my mother.
What?
All right? Or we will be filing
Oh my god.
for arrest.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wait, but wait.
What am I supposed to say, bro? I'm not going to tell them, oh, well, hopefully I'm going to get your ass kicked. I had to say I did something.
Wait, this was-
And I'm not going to threaten this
Your mom
bitch.
works at the school? That's what it is? Okay, all right.
And she was her supervisor.
Got it.
My mom was her supervisor. So I'm like, listen, just watch your ass. She works on Jamaica Avenue. This bitch will meet her on the corner like, what's poppin'?
Blatant box cutters and shit.
I know. I see you now. Pull that out of her mouth.
People used to do that? Do people still do that?
My boys used to do that shit, bro. They used to fucking keep, bro. Some people
Keep it right in their fucking
No,
mouth?
but some people kept it right here. I used to know girls that couldn't keep it right here, bro. It was a talent. They like half swallow it and then they'll go and pull it out,
That's insane.
Why?
which is so dangerous. So the cops don't find it. Cause you get pulled to the side.
Yeah, but why would people carry it? Just for
Yeah, for what?
Yeah,
Just
for
in case
fights.
they just slice
Well,
somebody
they
up,
just carry
Kurt.
a knife.
To fights. Because you would get caught with that shit
With a box
Yeah.
cutter?
in your pocket. Where you gonna keep a knife in your ass?
But who's searching? Are you getting searched all the time?
Yeah, of course. And back then,
I mean, if you're a career criminal.
no. Back then, bro, you know how many times as like a kid I got pulled over by like detectives and shit like that in neighborhoods. They would pull kids over all the time. It was very different.
Was that the whitest
In
question
Queens?
I've ever asked on this show?
Is that the no?
You
Because
used to get searched.
yo, all the
Why
time.
why would you have razor blades?
Because they would fucking
but
cut
we
each
grew
other
up
because
in-
they're Hispanic.
We grew up in the whitest place on earth. None of this
No,
shit.
I understand that, but I don't understand. You're just going out with razor blades.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you might
because they
have
were
to fight.
fighting. Because they were fighting like that
would you
on the
just
regular.
fight?
Yeah, why don't you just fight?
You want an edge.
Because they had a fucking
Literally.
They would have blades too. So you got to get there
So
with the
back
little.
then,
And
nobody
you know how
knew.
hard it is to fight with like a little fucking razor blade? Like, what's popping now?
Yeah.
You
It's
know?
like real like feminine shit
Yeah,
almost.
Fight
Like
yeah.
you,
real like
fucking
fucking
shit.
What's up, bitch?
like you hear like fucking flamenco fucking
Yeah.
Spanish music start to play.
I hear.
yes.
Bro, I've seen people. I saw a guy get a $150 fucking split shit, bro. That shit is the weirdest. It like flaps. It's disgusting. That shit's nasty.
What's the deal on knives? Like, what can you carry a knife legally or not really?
Yeah, it has to be under you put it.
length.
Yeah, it's the palm of your hand. So,
But that's like on your
person.
person. What about if you have one in your bag, like in your backpack? Same shit.
Any type of automatic knife, you're gonna get collared for. Like if you have an automatic knife where it's not like you have to actually
Like a
open it.
switchblade?
Yeah, you're getting collared for
got it.
that.
But what if
if it's 4 inches, like it's like, hey, you're construction.
I got one that's kind of big.
I do sheetrock.
I got a bunch of them that are big.
What about the fucking...
Yeah, he's like so my machete.
I have like
No
a Navy
good?
SEAL Mark fucking 3. like that ran with. It's got like fucking one clean edge, one serrated.
He has blood on the edge of it. He's like,
Got about 3-4 bodies on it.
he's like, I killed my dog with this. Yes, those you'll get called for.
I got another one that's got like a curved blade, looks like Prince of Persia.
These are my
Oh,
jams
that's a
right here.
comb.
The switchblade combs.
You get shot for that. John gets pulled over and he's like, hold on, I'm gonna grab my license and registration right now. Just brushing my hair, pussy.
Like, well, here's another question. Like, if you're in an altercation, right? Some guy like tries to hurt you, and it's legitimate that you were attacked, and you happen to have a knife on you that is not regulation. And you touch this motherfucker.
Well,
up.
attacked how? Are you just fighting?
No, I mean he tried to rob you in the parking lot of the mall or some shit, and like came after you, and you
If
happened
he
to
doesn't have a
some
weapon, I'm not stabbing him.
No.
No. If it's just hand, I'm not stabbing him. Bro, I mean,
Yeah, I guess I probably wouldn't either.
bro, listen.
What?
People that
I think I could
stabbing someone is fucking nuts.
I think I could shoot somebody quicker than I could stab.
Stabbing is more emotional. You're up close.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
It's very intimate.
and I watch videos of like my boy sent me a video of his niece getting stabbed
Oh my
the other day. Yeah, in like Freeport or something. And he was like, "Bro, look what they did to my niece." And I was like, "Wow!" He sent me a video, and they were fighting. And the young girl, bro, she's probably like 17, pulls out a knife, and you just see her like, gok, hit her on the side, like a pro. Like she's been doing this since fucking she was in Rikers Island for 47 years.
Wow.
She fucking bang, hit her in the side, and then I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "These are kids." But it's different world now. I just couldn't do that to somebody. Like I'd knock you the fuck out.
Who the
But
fuck?
I won't.
I don't understand anybody that could, especially like for a petty fight.
Fucking
like,
savages, bro. Now these young kids are savages. They don't give a fuck.
Like, I mean, if somebody like broke into my house,
Yeah,
you know
you
what I
getting
mean?
shot.
Like, I'd stab that motherfucker a couple, 2-3 times.
I don't think I'd stab him. I'd shoot
I mean,
him.
if that's what I had, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Jesse's sitting there. He's like, "Come on, bitch. I got my Rambo blade." Motherfucker pulls out a gun. He's like, "Oh, yeah?" He's like, Jesse's like, "Ah, fuck. Can you wait? I got a gun upstairs. Give me a minute. Let me just load it up.
Let's do this properly.
I've only shot it twice, so you're going to have to give me a second."
I cleaned my gun the other day. It was very
Did you?
interesting. Yeah, I
Did
never
you?
did that before.
Your legally owned
My
firearm?
legally owned firearm.
All
I
right, very
cleaned it.
good,
I
very
cleaned
good.
Anything weird ever happen at your house where you had to like go and really check, like you really heard
I
something?
don't keep my guns at the house.
No, I'm just saying.
No,
waking
he's just
up,
saying-
getting woken up by your wife, like something.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
fucking crazy, bro. I fucking like. There have been times where legit, where I heard fucking sounds,
Yeah.
and I went fucking big ass kitchen. I'm just like I'm catching the perimeter with a
did the
fucking
walk.
knife in my hand.
And what
Oh,
was
my
it?
house got robbed when I was in Long
It was
Island.
nothing at all.
It was nothing.
Yeah, I hear shit all the time. My wife too. You hear shit? You're like,
Yeah.
shh. Shh. It's just
Yeah.
the heater, the gas fucking dong, 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 dong.
I'm
Like, someone's
proactively
in the basement.
paranoid.
Someone's in the basement playing the drums and the pipes. Why is there a
musically
robber?
talented bum.
Yeah, robber's just down there like dum 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 dum.
Dude, stomp.
I know you're playing the drums down there, you little fuck. I'll kill you.
That's some little kid shit.
Yeah, that shit,
Yeah. Are you fucking Kevin McAllister from Home Alone?
dude.
No, but shit. I mean,
My house got robbed for real. I'm fucking scarred
Were you
from
in
that
it?
shit. No, we came home and the door was wide open. They knew I was. It was definitely kids like I hung out with because they only stole my shit. And I remember getting there and the detectives were there and they brought me outside and they're like, "So, why do you think they only stole your stuff?" And I'm like, I don't know. I was like, maybe they knew me. He's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, I was so young, I didn't even understand what he was saying. He's like, "Did you do it for insurance?" And I'm like, dude, I'm like 15.
What's insurance?
I'm like 15. I'm like, huh? I'm like, insurance for what? And I remember my mom coming outside. She's like, my son didn't get the house robbed.
She's like,
you know what I mean?
She's like, I did.
She's like, yeah. She's like, I hired my cousin Raul. He came in today. It wasn't my son, all right? My son has really nice stuff.
What a
Okay?
fucking dumb cop. Like,
I know,
Fucked
dude.
up.
he's like talking to a 14-year-old about insurance fraud. This guy's
Dude,
like,
when I
"Where's
was-
my fucking Notorious B.I.G. CD. You
Dude,
know?
when I was 9 years old, we had a key food and we would go get quarter waters all the time.
Quarter water.
We'd go back to the park and drink quarter waters, you know, when we play basketball. So I remember leaving key food in the bag. I had like 6 quarter waters. I'm walking out and this big black dude pulls out a shield. He's like a anti-crime guy. Pulls out a shield and he's like, do me a favor. He's like, put your hands against the wall. And I'm like 9, 10 years old, dude. And he's like, you pay for these? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, he brings me back inside Key Food. Yeah. And he's like, who did you pay the quarter with? And I show the lady. He asked, did he pay? She's like, yeah. And he's like, all right, get out of here. I'm like, what the fuck were you going to do? Arrest me, cocksucker? At the time, you don't really think of it. As you get older, you think of those moments again, and you're like, what a piece of shit.
Yeah, 225 and fucking juice jugs.
Dude, what the fuck? Like 6 quarter waters, and you're like, you pay for that shit, I'm going to lock you up, put you in jail.
The streets, man, trying to throw some fear into those eyes.
No, because I bet you he would have fucking collared me for that.
Think so?
Yes.
Talking to.
Huh?
You got a stern talking to.
No.
Showing that he owns the blocks.
Yeah, no. Not
The
back
cop?
then.
Yeah.
Back then, it's not
They
how it
know
worked.
who you know. They want to know who you know.
They're going to try to turn you over on somebody, you know?
Next
They're
thing
like,
you know,
come take a look at these pictures.
Give up your friends.
Next thing you know, you're a CI.
Yeah.
Any of these kids fucking committing insurance fraud?
I got labeled a snitch when I got robbed. I was 12 years old, and the kid fucked me up and took my money. And then we went to my mom. You know, she called the cops. Detectives brought me home. They knew who he was.
Right.
Wow.
And I went to fucking, what'd he say?
Got lost in a hole.
She fucking completely dropped out. Probably seeing me like this. I swear to God, mark this time period and go back to that camera.
What was I talking about?
I'm sorry.
What was I talking about?
You were talking about fucking
I have no idea because I wasn't there.
being a snitch.
Yeah.
So then we went to court, and they pulled out photos like the movies. They're like, we don't want you to go into the courtroom with him because he's going a little nuts. So they were like, we need you to sign the picture that it was him.
Wow.
I remember being like,
Wow.
it was him.
That's rough.
Yeah, I got chased off a couple buses after that. Snitch ass motherfucker. Stop chasing me, Rashawn.
Sean.
That was his name.
There's a guy, a friend of mine, you guys know him, lives in Islip. Well, he grew up in Islip, and they got home invasioned. Fucking like a bunch of dudes like kicked in the door and tied them up with phone wire.
Yeah, my boy got
It was
home
like
and
him and
tied
his parents, and like fucking got tied up to
That's
a chair
fucked up.
with
That's terrible.
phone. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I guess if they had
Jesse,
guns.
that happened so quick.
Yeah. I guess if they have guns, right?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You're sitting now, I'm fucking beating my meat in my bathroom. He walks in, and he's like, "Get up!" And I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna get up."
Don't people want to rob when you're not there?
Can I wipe first?
Most of the
Now people don't give a fuck.
Fuck now, right?
People don't give a fuck. They'll rob you, then kill you, then fucking bro.
Fuck you.
Yeah, rape you.
After they killed you.
I'd be like, listen, take all my money, just don't fuck me.
But what's the worst part is that like in New
Leave
York,
my ass alone, Danny.
the worst part is in New York State, you can't kill somebody who fucking comes in your fucking house without like.
Yeah, New York is the worst. They have to be literally coming towards you and have a weapon.
But how is that even
And
real?
have a weapon.
Yeah, and
How
if
is
they
that
turn
even real?
around,
Like who's the
if they turn around
douchebag
on
that
you,
fucking like wrote that law?
it's New York.
Comb.
It's New York.
But like, where I just want to know. Like, I'd love to have a conversation with the people that were like, "Yes, we were the ones
In
who did
Texas,
this."
they're like, yeah, he steps on your grass one step, you can blow him away.
It fucking should be that way.
I don't know.
Not your grass,
I
not
don't
your
know.
grass.
I don't
but
know.
your house. Once someone crosses the threshold,
Yes.
of your home,
Door? Yes.
goes into your home,
Yes.
at like night, that motherfucker should be completely dead.
Yes.
dead
I
to-
believe
dead-
I believe he should the individual should get a warning for like, listen, I'm gonna kill you.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel like there should be some sort of fucking warning because mistakes happen. People walk into the
Nah,
wrong
man,
house.
Fuck that shit.
In
like
Florida, they're like he winked at me, so I blew him away. And it's like, yeah, it's all right, not guilty.
I'm 100% with that because it's like fucking like you are in my house. We're at nighttime. I have no idea what your intention is, and I don't want to even think about it. Your fucking brains are gonna be all over the fucking
Yeah,
door.
you're talking about in your house.
Jesse's gonna make. Jesse has this buckshot shotgun. He's holding it like this. Shoots the window out.
He's wearing like
fuck.
He's wearing like a white T-shirt with no underwear on. Just
Or
a
tidy
t-shirt.
whities?
No underwear. Like the T-shirt move with no underwear.
Get out of my house.
I like to go with this move. Step on my property, I'll sue you.
Oh
You know?
shit! Touch me, I'll sue.
Nobody's fucking scared of that anymore. It's so expensive to sue someone.
And long. It takes a
Oh,
long
dude.
time.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna get some money
Get
in
off my property
37
or I'll
years.
sue.
I can't wait for you to be bankrupt in 37 years.
That was a kid thing. When you were a kid, you would always say that. Step on my property, I'll sue.
Yeah.
My cousin.
One step and I'll sue.
I'm sorry. My brother, when he was in middle school, fucking, this kid was fucking with him.
Sued him?
So he fucking picked his ass up and fucking like just slammed him on a fence and broke his fucking like shoulder.
I hate these fucking
And
stories.
no, but my brother was not like that, dude. Like he always got picked on. He wasn't like this was like the first time he was like he just lost it. I was
Blacked
like,
out.
fuck this.
Yeah.
Fucking picked the kid up and slammed him. The fucking parents sued. I remember my mother was like, fuck. We have an umbrella policy. I wonder what they're gonna do. You know what I mean? I remember telling them like, yeah, good shit, fuck that kid.
But you can see it on the other side because some kids are really fucking mean.
Kids are fucked up.
Mean and fuck with kids, you know what I mean? Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, you
you
kept
should have
fucking
got
with
your
him.
fucking shoulder broken,
He-
you dumb fuck.
He was grabbing
You know what
his
I mean?
book bag or something and like pulling him or some shit.
Yeah.
So my brother was like, "Ee," and just fucking picked his ass up and slammed him. Good. That's what happens.
100%.
That's what happens, bro. Sometimes, you know, but
Poor assholes. Everybody's
I kind of switched the roles and I asked myself if my son did that to somebody and they slammed him.
Yeah, but
and
if
broke
some
his-
kid was like fucking, because like, all right, let's just make the assumption that it's some hardcore bullying. You know what I mean? Some fucked up shit. And like, what do you want? You want your kids to just fucking
Parents
take it?
never believe that their son could be like that, though. Parents are always like, no,
They'll
no.
always stick up for them,
Yes.
even if they know they're
Yes.
I feel like they know they're assholes. They just don't want to
They're
accept
blowing it out of control. Yeah, they're blowing it out of proportion. I hope that I'd be able to like tell my son like you need to fucking cut
That's
it out.
why I have my kids in jiu-jitsu, you know? That's fucking, because it's a key component.
It's a key to bullying.
No.
But they could go around knowing that they know. Believe me, there's plenty of kids that join karate.
Yes.
And then became
Come in with their
Karate-
fucking sucker-free
karate's-
jujitsu shirt.
I'm just saying, there's many people
No,
who
listen,
went for training
in school,
and became assholes.
in
Yes.
school, the kids are just bad kids who are fucking, you know what I mean? But
No, but what I'm saying is if you're a bad kid, jujitsu is not gonna make you better.
Oh, no. I'm talking about my
That's what
kids.
I'm
I'm making the assumption they're not going to be bad kids.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. But I'm saying,
what I'm saying.
that kid,
Yeah.
if you're just a shitty
No, if
kid,
you're a bully who knows jujitsu, that's a fucking
nah,
nightmare.
fuck, yeah. Because I knew,
Nightmare.
bro, I knew
Get your kids out of that school.
I knew tough kids who always fucked with people who everyone knew like he was gonna lay you out.
Yeah.
So like that's a terrible dynamic.
Yeah.
Cause it's like he's gonna fuck with you and you can't do shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, all right, bitch, let's fight. And then you're gonna be out cold, you know, and now you're just gonna be embarrassed. And I was gonna be like, yeah, now I'm gonna fuck with you for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? It's a
You think those people ever grow out of it?
No.
Like when they get older?
no.
No,
I
they
think
become, they become the guys that work in the union.
yeah, I think they do. Look, a majority of the dudes that I knew who were like really tough dudes who were grimy dudes are all like bums now, bro.
Yeah.
Doing nothing, selling fucking.
I think
20
about that all
bags
the
of
time. Like the
fucking
kids
weed.
at junior high and high school, the kids that were the bad kids, everybody was scared of.
They're all losers.
They're the biggest losers ever. Drug
Biggest
addicts,
losers.
fucking half of them are
Yeah.
dead. Fucking.
Still taking fucking Instagram pictures like this. Was percolating my guy. You know what I mean? Just got my new fitted.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
Can't
bro,
fucking
you're
speak English,
33
right?
years old, my man. It's like, yo, taking a picture of his son once a month when he sees him.
You look at the captions.
He's like, yo, love my guy. All right, take him back. Just needed him for the pic.
You read the captions, you can't really fucking read them because they can't write.
It's spelled
Like,
wrong.
yeah.
Mix of lowercase and uppercase letters.
They're just like combining
Big and back,
words and
B and
shit.
boo. They won't fucking use any C's.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
Fuck those guys, man.
I hate
Yeah.
bullies.
It's just mean. Why you mean, bro?
Some people are just bad people, bro.
I
look,
think you got to feel bad for them because a lot of the people that do that shit, it's because they're getting fucked. You know what I mean? Like they you know.
Nah, I know a lot of people.
You think you know a lot of people that were just regular people, come from a good family.
Yes.
All of a sudden, just become fucking assholes.
Some of my bosses are just bad people, bro.
Oh, that's a different kind of bully. That's different.
But I think it is, it's very possible.
Is
A
it
lot
the
of
same
people,
kids?
there's people who are just total egomaniacs that are just not good people, bro. So, sometimes power corrupts. There's a whole bunch of things that's corrupt, but there's just people who just aren't good people. You know,
definitely, without a doubt.
and there's a lot of them now. There's a lot of people now that I just find to just be shitty people who just, we all fuck up. We all make mistakes. We all do grimy shit at one point in our lives.
But there's a difference between
there's a
someone
difference.
who's like just out
Just a
and out
shitty
piece of
person.
shit.
You know what I mean? That just wants to see you suffer, and it gives them pleasure. You know what I mean? That to me is just weird.
Let's kill those guys. Let's just go kill them.
Whoa, Jesse.
What?
Whoa, that was a little crazy.
I'm ready.
Bro.
I'm ready for when fucking martial law hits and it all falls apart. I'm ready.
Oh my god.
She's like, everybody meet up at Viola. He's like, we're gonna do an hour with Jiu Jitsu in the back. I'm training everybody.
4 guys on the roof.
We all
each
need to
post,
fight.
Like
yeah,
this.
he has all the families, and he's like, all right, all the females, you're coming up first. I'm gonna show you how to straddle.